Muy buenos días, good morning everyone. I'm really happy to see you today. I hope you're doing alright. Um, yeah, so we are going to start with geometry. I am really happy to have you here. I'm really happy that you guys are being responsible and are studying really hard in order to keep on track with your education. Remember that education is something that you will have forever. So education is a treasure. You what you have on your brain is basically a treasure because no one can take it away. No one can take it away. Okay. So right now I'm gonna start. I want you to put a happy face on the chat so I know that you're there. I'm really happy to see many people coming back to these classes. I know that you guys have to wake up and everything, but it's great to see you. So today we have a new day. It's sunny outside. It might be not that hot, but it's really great to see all of you today. So remember the rules of the chat. Please be respectful. Second, use this chat just for questions and answers of the class. And third, do not use this chat for personal things. So we need to keep this chat as private as possible so we can keep using this tool. Okay? So I'm gonna play some music to start with happiness today. So over here. So wow, this is a new day. So we're gonna start. So today we noticed that maybe we needed to back up a little and start practicing again some angles. So I found out this super cool tool. I'm gonna show you this website if you wanna access at home. You can go to this website. I'm just gonna show you this tool. And as well, I need you to please get a pencil, get a paper, because we're gonna be drawing today. Remember that we're working on geometry, and in geometry you need to do a lot of drawings and a lot of you need to work harder in order to understand the concepts. Okay, but you need to draw. So get a pencil, get everything you need, and over here I'm gonna show you this tool. So right now we're gonna see exactly what every angle requires. So I'm gonna show you this picture. Last time we worked, this picture. Last time we worked on something that we did on a long presentation, which was to understand the vocabulary of geometry. And we were working on right angles, acute angle, obtuse angle, and straight angle. And we did the drawings, but I just feel that we didn't go deep enough. So today we're gonna study harder that, okay? So look at what we're gonna do. I need you to look this right angle. We have the vertex and we have two rays over here. And also a right angle has always this little square, which means 90 degrees, okay? So what we're gonna do today is actually draw, but be aware of like the degrees that we need to have in mind, because we're gonna solve some problems based on those degrees that we need to solve. Okay, so look at here. I have this beautiful website. It is called biznos.com, and it actually makes angles. So look at what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna first start making actually a 90-degree angle, so you notice how a 90-degree angle is actually done. Let me try this way. Yeah, this is the way. So over here, if you see what I did, okay, over here we have a 90-degree angle, which is exactly the same as what I just showed you, which is a right angle. Look at right angle. It forms over here where the two rays get together. It forms an angle. Look at this opening here is what we are looking for, is a 90-degree angle. So you can see it in here. You see? That's something that you have to memorize in order to understand the questions we're gonna solve today. So right now in your mind, you must have a right angle has a 90-degree opening, okay? That's exactly what we need to do. Now, if I go on this acute angle, an acute angle is every angle that has less than 90 degrees. So I'm gonna show you how it looks like. So this is my right angle, but I'm gonna make it smaller than 90 degrees. Right now it's 87. So right now this is an acute angle. And I can keep like closing my angle, and everything that is less than 90 is gonna be an acute angle. It could be this small or this big or this big, but as long as the opening is less than 90 degrees, that's an acute angle, okay? So if you have that clear, then this is amazing. So this will be acute. When you have your 90 degrees, it's gonna be a right angle. And now let's continue seeing the angles. Now obtuse, an obtuse angle is an angle that is gonna have an opening that is bigger than 90 degrees. So I'm gonna show you what I'm looking for. So this is my right angle, 90 degrees. Now I'm gonna make an obtuse angle, which is gonna be an angle that is bigger than 90 degrees. Look at this. So I'm gonna open this. Right now it's an obtuse angle because it's bigger, this opening is bigger than 90 degrees. And I'm gonna make it bigger, bigger, bigger. So all of these will classify as obtuse angles because it's more than 90, okay? That's what you're looking for. So right now I'm gonna make a stop and I'm gonna start drawing with you, okay? So I want you to get your paper and get a pen, and we are gonna start practicing what I just did in here. So I want you to get a paper and a pen. I'm gonna look here for a space to draw. Let me see, I can use this space. I'm gonna erase this that we were doing yesterday. And I'm gonna start drawing. So the first thing that I need you to draw right now is actually the angle that we are gonna use, but I want you to please actually do the whole thing with the degrees, because I don't think we were kind of going deep into the degrees, and we need that in order to solve our questions. So get a pencil, get a pen, and we're gonna draw this right angle, but the most important part is to be aware that this angle has an opening of 90 degrees. So I'm gonna draw with you. Remember that drawing in here is more difficult. I know that you can make a better draw. So let's go and let's start ahead, okay? So I'm gonna, remember, first thing that I'm gonna draw right now is a right angle, and I'm gonna be aware that over here there is an opening of 90 degrees. So let me label my angle over here. Look at how it looks. So remember, in order to go fast, I'm just gonna use first letter. So I'm gonna go over here. This is right angle. Remember that drawing here is difficult. So right angle, okay? I'm gonna try to make it as straight as possible, because with this pen it's difficult, but I know you can do it amazing at home. So this is my right angle, over here is my ray, over here is my other ray, and over here is my little square that shows that this opening is a 90-degree angle. You see? That's my right angle. So I want you to draw that at home, okay? And if you did it, please put a happy face on the chat. Remember that my computer is super slow, so I might not be able to put the happy face as fast as you. So just put a happy face over there. And then let's continue to the next angle that we are going to draw today, okay? So look at here. So next angle that I'm going to draw is, let me see what I have in here. I actually forgot. Oh, the acute angle. You see? An acute angle is an angle that has an opening that is smaller than 90 degrees. So I'm going to use first my tool, and I'm going to show you how it looks like. So this is my right angle, and now I'm going to close one of these rays. So this angle is going to become acute. So let's use this one that has 40 degrees. That could be an acute angle, okay? So I'm going to draw it in here. So let me draw in here. Remember that you can draw better at home, I'm sure. So this is my acute angle. So I'm just gonna draw my ray over here. Then I'm gonna draw my ray over here. And I'm gonna pretend that I did it correctly, and this is like 40 degrees angle. So acute angle is less than 90. Whatever number that is less than 90, that's my acute angle, okay? So I know that you are doing this at home, and I am really proud of you because you're working hard, okay? So let's keep working over here. I'm gonna see what is my next angle. So I have the obtuse angle. So obtuse angle is with whatever angle that is bigger than 90, okay? So look at over here, you have 90 degrees, but this one is gonna be, it's gonna have an opening that is bigger than 90 degrees. So I'm gonna show you how it looks on my tool. Over here is my tool, and look at, I'm gonna make my right angle, which is 90, over here. This is my opening of 90 degrees, but look at this. If I even move just one degree, that one will be an acute angle because it's more than 90 degrees. So I'm gonna make it even bigger. And let's try something that is 130. That's an acute angle because it's bigger than 90 degrees. This opening is bigger than 90 degrees. So that's an acute angle. I'm gonna try to draw something like this on my paper. So keep drawing with me, okay? Keep drawing in me, okay? So let me see, and look at Miss Davis is helping us a lot with how to memorize this vocabulary, how to memorize everything, okay? So let me see, I'm gonna, this is an obtuse angle. I'm gonna try to make it as good as possible. Look at my arrow, this is my vertex. And my opening is here, and this opening, let's pretend is 130 degrees. So I have my acute angle, okay? So if you are at home and you already draw these three angles with the degrees that you needed, so you are awesome, you're working hard. So I'm gonna put on the chat another happy face over here, because I'm really happy that you guys are using the chat correctly, are working hard. So while you're putting happy faces on the chat, I'm just gonna play a little, because music is always good for our souls. Okay, now we need to notice something important. We are gonna draw a different angle, and this angle is super important because once you understand this angle, you can actually do something extra, which is adding or subtracting angles, and I'm going to show you how. So let's come back over here to my presentation. Look at this straight angle. This straight angle is amazing because it shows you the starting point of opening an angle and making a huge angle. So I'm going to show you over here. This is the straight angle. I'm going to show you this angle on my tool over here. So this angle is actually a 180-degree angle. Look at the opening of this angle. You see how amazing is this angle? Today when we answer some questions, you will notice how important is this one. So now that you have seen it over there, actually I'm going to make it 180 here, then you will notice how easy it is for you to understand other concepts. So I'm going to draw exactly this angle. Remember, this one is the straight angle. So I'm going to label here this one, straight angle. And I have one ray over here, one ray over here. And the opening is huge, but this opening is precise. It means that we have 180 degrees. That's something that you have to memorize, to remember. So you always need to remember that a straight angle has 180 degrees opening and a right angle has a 90-degree opening. So if you have that in mind, then everything is easy, okay? So because today we're gonna see how to add some angles, and it's gonna be easier if you already know that this is 90 degrees and this is 180. If you have that clear, then it's gonna be super easy, okay? So let's move on to some questions over here to see if we can use that in order to answer some questions. First of all, let's start with a super easy answer, okay? Question. It says, I'm gonna read. It says, a clock has the hour hand on 12 and the minute hand on 6, which is the best estimate for the measure of the angle. So that's my question, okay? So remember, the geometry is all about drawing, so we are gonna actually draw what we see in this problem in order to understand what they are asking, okay? So they're asking about a clock. So I'm gonna actually draw my clock over here. Let me come back to my drawing paper over here. I need to, let me see, over here. I'm gonna draw my clock over here. So go and start drawing with me, please. So this is my clock, okay? Look at that circle. Isn't that circle not nice? I try, but it's difficult. So over here, and they are saying in the problem that you need to look for the hour hand is pointing to 12, okay? So I'm gonna draw that right now, over here. So they are telling me that here is 12, okay? Remember that on this type of clock, the numbers are here, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope you did this drawing at home. I know you can do it much better than me. So let me see. Let me see how it goes. So it says over here, the clock has the hour hand. The hour hand is the shorter ray. So I'm gonna just draw that over here on 12. So I'm gonna put my vertex in here, okay? And then the shorter hand, this is difficult, is pointing to 12, okay? And now in my question it says, and the minute hand on 6, okay? On 6. So look at 6 is down here. I know you are doing way better than me. because like drawing with this pencil is difficult, and I know that you draw really beautiful. So let me see. So I have 12 and I have 6. So I have shown you this angle. Look at these angles, and which angle? Look at these rays. Which of these angles looks like this clock? So check over here and tell me which of these angles look like this shape. So make an observation, okay? And then try to answer which of these angles looks like this, okay? So let me see. So it could be something that is 45 degrees, okay? It could be something that is 90 degrees. It could be an angle that is 180, or it could be something that is 360. So I'm going to use my tool again in order to show you. I'm going to show you how it looks at 45 angle degree, okay? Let me see if I can open this or here. Yeah. Look at how it looks at 45 angle degree. So I'm gonna move this way if this allows me. No, I need to open this. So 45, look at 45. Look at how it looks 45, something like this. So if you look this angle, okay, and if you look this angle, and then you look what you need, okay, this shape or this angle doesn't look like a 45 degree angle, okay? So let's try the next options we have in here. So let me see. So if it's not that one, I'm gonna try with the next option. My next option available is 90 degree, but you already know how a 90 degree angle looks like. Look at like this. So this one is not my option because look at this angle doesn't look like that. So now let's check the next option. It says 180. So I'm gonna look an angle that looks like 180. Look at a 180 angle, and then I'm gonna use my tool. 180, okay? Look at this angle. I'm gonna even try to make it the way it looks on the clock, 180. Look at this. This option actually looks as the way it looks over here, okay? So I know right now that my option is C, but let's still look how it looks an angle of 360. And this is gonna blow your mind. Look at this. If I use my tool and I'm trying to make it like 360, look at how it looks 360, like this. It's like closing the two rays. So it means that I move one ray to do the whole turn, and now it's 360. So this is amazing. We solved the question, but now we understand how an angle works. So if you did that at home, and you actually know right now how the angles work, you deserve a happy face. So I'm gonna put a happy face on my chat because you're doing just all right. You're doing amazing. So when you put on the chat happy faces, I'm gonna keep playing.